Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Richard. Um, I'm in my car. It's cold today. It's been raining. This is an update video on the channel. So in this video, I want to discuss how I became a NEET, uh, what I'm doing now, and my plans for the future of this channel. So I'll start with how I became a NEET. So how I became a NEET is obviously I kind of struggled in school. Um, didn't really do well academically. Left school, did a bunch of random courses, didn't like them, dropped out. Came back into education, try and get qualifications and stuff, but either my grades were not good enough, um, then or I didn't enjoy the course. So after the course finished, I left to try and look for something else. And for years, I've been hopping from course to course or doing random jobs like warehouse, retail. I worked in a college, LSA, which is Learning Support Assistant, helping kids with like disability. And I did it for 2 years, but it was a college. So it was like kind of adults with disabilities. So in 2021, that's when I started that after coming back, well, leaving warehouse work because they kind of got rid of me because I wasn't meeting my targets. So I started working in a college. Um, in 2021, COVID was still around. If you guys remember lockdowns, Boris Johnson back then talking about everyone needs to stay at home, colleges, schools closing, online learning. So I did that, helped some students. Then it was the summertime. I went on holiday, came back to the UK. I get a phone call. They say, sorry, we don't have enough hours for you anymore, etc. And they laid me off. But I found out really and truthfully that they kind of got rid of me because I was young, and on top of that, they felt like I wasn't doing enough, that I was just being lazy, just because I wasn't running around helping all the students. I'm more of a one-to-one person. So the teachers, they kind of used this COVID situation as a scapegoat to kind of get rid of me, and kept the other staff members who were older and stuff like that, and that they've been there for a long time. So, that was it in 2021. I got laid off. I went to another college. The students, one of them was quite rude. They didn't want to listen to me. They were being like, oh, don't tell me what to do. Da da da. Got in trouble because I was arguing with one of them, and then, they got rid of me. Then I went to work in a nursery in, in November 2021. I tried my best, but it was very hard dealing with kids with disabilities. There was one kid who had a lot, I don't know her disability, I think it was autism and ADHD, something like that. And she was kind of running around, not listening, not learning, etc. And it's unfortunate because sometimes them teachers, they don't know what to do. So they call these LSA staff and they just dump you with the trouble kid instead of the one that is behaving well. And so I got stuck with the unfortunately the children that have behavioral issues. So I did my best. I tried to get the child to calm down, but it wasn't working. The child kind of just running around doing whatever while other kids are sitting and learning, and they kind of just outcast this child, and they just gave her to me to be her kind of nanny. So unfortunately, things got too much. I became sick, especially running around dealing with children who, obviously some of them don't have good hygiene because, they're kids, they don't wash their hands, etc. Got sick, couldn't handle it anymore, got frustrated, quit the job, and my brain was just going all crazy and everything. So I left. And I guess I was just so burnt out and traumatized from all the bad jobs I did in the past, and it wasn't working out. And then I spent 4 to 5 years at home, practically being a NEET, not doing anything. But I did do little courses in between online, IT, graphic design, but nothing much came out of them. And yeah, I've just been a NEET for like 4 to 5 years, not in any work or training, etc. So that's how I became a NEET. Over time, my friends and other people were moving on in life. I felt depressed, lonely. I felt like my life wasn't going anywhere. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy a little bit not having to worry about getting up in the morning, go to some dead end job, dealing with commute in the UK. London is crazy. The trains, the buses, the people there, just too much. If you're a British person, you know how the train system and the bus here in the UK is not good. Too much people, and it's not good for someone like me who has autism. It's too much for the brain. So yeah. During that time, also, I was trying to get into a creative career, art, because I enjoyed drawing, designing, etc. I was trying to do UX design and web design also, and it wasn't working out. It was taking a long time to make a portfolio. It's quite competitive now in the industry. I was trying to get into IT as well during my time at home being a NEET, and unfortunately, it took too long. I was applying for jobs, no one responded. I tried to get apprenticeships also, and yeah. So unfortunately, I was being naive. I didn't want to go back to those warehouse jobs or retail or those kind of horrible jobs. But unfortunately, um, time ran out for me a little bit, and I guess I have to try and get a job. I realized that getting a job and trying to be creative on the side is not really a bad thing. There's a lot of cars coming now. So I think stability is most important right now. I kind of feel like a loser if I go back to those jobs, but I guess it is, I guess it's something that I have to do, and it's okay. So hopefully things go well in that department. I could have a job and try and be creative and in my own way instead of trying to compete against a lot of creative people in the industry and getting these creative jobs and IT, etc. Trying to get these remote jobs, and it's very competitive now. So yeah, that's what I would have to admit also. So that's how I spent years being a NEET, being in my bedroom, um, playing video games, sleeping all day, eating junk food, vaping, doing activities that are not good. But you know, um, that's one of the reasons why I create this channel, because it's in the name, Room 28. Basically, it's my life in my room. I was 28 when I rebranded this channel. Before, it was a travel channel where I went out with my family and we traveled to Nigeria and France and all them countries like that. But obviously, things changed, um, and I had to rebrand. So yeah, that's what's been my life so far at this moment. So what is my plans now? Seeing that it's been 4 years now, 4 to 5 years. I was in NEET at 2021 at the age of, I think, 24, 20, 24, 23. I can't remember. Now it's 2026. I'm 29 years old. I'm gonna be 30 this year. It's crazy, 30 years old. So yeah, a lot of things have changed. I think the breaking point was when my dad passed away, which kind of changed everything. So, you know, financial problems, supporting the family became difficult. Also being on welfare is not good anymore. You know, um, I think £400 a month is nothing now in this economy. So, yeah. So obviously something has to change. So what I'm doing now, I'm doing a security guard course. You know, um, it starts next week. I'm going for 4 days. It's like an intensive course where you learn how to be a security guard, learn first aid, etc. So so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing next month. Um, I think I need to kind of stabilize myself this year after being in NEET for a long time. Um, I'm trying to get back into the working world. I've been going on Reddit, finding out what jobs are good for NEETs, and someone suggested night shift security guard, and I was thinking, okay, I might try that. So now I've applied for a course in security guard. So it starts next week, and it's for 4 days, and it's from 8 till 6, and it's quite intensive. But I just have to try and survive for those 4 days, pass the test, and get my license. Then I have to look for work. Uh, so yeah, that's my plans. Uh, Mostly for this year, just to bring a bit of stability in my life now. Try and get back into the working world and try to improve my life a bit. Now, the future of this channel in 2026, I'll be trying to go to more anime conventions. I'll be trying to, you know, film other things. Hopefully I can find some things to film about. I just have to think and plan it, and just basically documenting my life, and hopefully growing the channel and making the channel better. Hopefully this year, the channel will grow and I can provide better content on this channel. So yeah, my goals for this year, 2026. 2025 was kind of it was okay. We went to anime conventions. I tried to be a bit active online and outside, try and go to meetups. I went in 2025 and just trying to get back into the real world, try and be out more and socialize. So 2025 was an okay year, not the best year, but it's been okay. So now we're in 2026, and I think this year is just me trying to stabilize my life, try and get a job, bring some income in, try and get a routine going, than just being in my room all day and sleeping all day and just kind of wasting away in my bedroom. So yeah, and hopefully go to more anime conventions or find other things to film and document, etc. So that's the update on this channel now and what my plans are for this year. And hopefully good things will come this year in 2026. Any good things I'm doing, I'll film it. Maybe I'll travel this year, but we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the video now, and yeah, that's an update video on my channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.